19. Hey, everybody, this is Carlos Martinez coming to you live from my home in Chicago. How are you? I hope whenever you're watching this, whether it's the live or the replay, I hope you're having an amazingly blessed day. So here's my first live of 2019, and I've titled this The Power of 1%. Jacqueline Porter, the amazing Jacqueline Porter, what's up? How are you? So folks, the power of 1%. What do I mean by that? All right. Anna, thank you for joining my live. You're amazing. Hannah's another superstar, along with Jacqueline. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So folks, so here's the thing, okay? I want to talk to you about the power of 1%. All right. So here we are, January 2nd, right? And, people think they got to make big changes. They think they got to make some big changes in life to make some drastic, effect and effects in their life. And they really, really don't. That 1%, what I'm talking about is just getting 1% better. All right. Getting 1% better every single day. Jerry West, what's up, my brother? Thank you for joining my live. Kimberly Zuma, Jim Bro for you guys. Guys, so I want to talk to you about the power of the power of 1%. Okay. Because the people, what do we do at the beginning of every year? We look back at, 2018 and we're probably frustrated, like, hey, we're not happy with our results. Things could get better. And then what we try to do is we try to make drastic changes, right? So kind of like the diets, right? People are like, all right, I'm going to go on a tremendous, fitness regime, tremendous, weight loss regime. And, those drastic changes, if you notice, they don't last. People often quit in like 10 to 14 days, so I'm going to go to the gym in just a little bit. And I know the gym's going to be packed, but I go pretty regularly because we talk about the power of 1%. And what I mean by 1% is just get 1% better every single day. 1% better every single day. You don't need these big drastic changes. But and another thing is you're not in competition with anyone else. You're just in competition with yourself. You want to just improve, and be a better person than you were the day before. All right. So if you just get 1% better every day, guess what? You may think like, well, Carlos, big deal. So in 7 days, I'm only 7% better. But yes, in 30 days, you're 30% better. In 90 days, you're 90% better, almost 100% better. And it kind of goes along the lines with the compound effect, right? Like the book by Jim Olson. Actually, it's called The Slight Edge, right? And then I think there's another one that came out after that called The Compound Effect. But if you look at a penny doubled, right? A penny doubled. So if you start doubling a penny every single day, so you start out with day 1 penny, day 2 is 2 pennies, day 3 is 4 pennies, and even when you get up to like day number 7, it's only 64 cents. You're like, big deal. What is 64 cents going to do for my life? But then you fast forward, you go to day number 14. You're at about $81. Okay, you're like, big deal, Carlos. What's $81 going to do for me? Fast forward to day number 17. You're at about $655. And continue fast forwarding. When you get to day number 19, you're at about $2,600. You're at day number 25. You're at $167,000. By the time you get to the end, those 30 days, you're at $5.3 million just starting with 1 penny a day, a penny doubled over that time. So if you start out with 1 penny and you continue to double it over 30 days, you've got $5.3 million. Again, it's called the power of compounding, as Jeff Olson says, in this book that, called The Slight Edge. And this is the book that I'm talking to you about. This is an amazing, amazing book. Okay, if you've not read this, you don't have to have these drastic effects. It's just about doing, a little bit more every single day. And if you start out with just 1%, as I started out with this live here, if you start out with 1%, exactly, Aaron, The Slight Edge. If you start out in the compound effect, exactly, 2 awesome books. If you start out with just 1% better every single day, right? At the end of 7 days, you got your 7% better. At the end of 30 days, you got your 30% better. If you at the end of 90 days, you're almost 100% better than you were when you started in day number 1. When you get to at the end of a year, 365 days, imagine where you're at today, and you're 365% better come December 31st of 2019. And that's all it takes. You comparing yourself to no one else but other than yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, what can I do to be 1% better today? Not tomorrow, because tomorrow hasn't even come yet, and tomorrow's not even promised to you. You don't know if you're going to wake up, right? It depends on God's grace, right? But today, what can I do today with these waking hours that have been granted to me, have been given to me by God? What can I do today to get 1% better? And that's all you've got to do. So when tomorrow comes, guess what? you get 1% better than you were the day before, which is today. And that's all it takes. 1% each day compounded over time. The key is to stay focused and stay consistent. All right. Stay focused and stay consistent. If you can stay focused and you can stay consistent over time, the compound effect, right? It takes effect, right? And momentum takes over. And even if you wanted to stop it, you couldn't even stop it if you wanted to, right? So that's why I want to tell you about the power of 1%. And this is just you against you. You're not you getting better. Don't compare. Don't get into comparitis. Compare yourself to yourself, no one else. Okay, I can't stress this enough. And focus and be consistent and get 1% better every single day. And I promise you that over time, at the end of 30 days, you're going to feel amazing about yourself. You're like, wow, look what I've done in these last 30 days. Now let me take it to 45 days. Let me take it to 60 days. Let me take it to 90 days. And guess what? The momentum takes over. You're not going to want to stop. And your life is going to be dramatically transformed. All right. So I hope you guys got a lot of value from this. If you did, please drop some comments, drop some hearts. Okay. Send me a private message. Now, speaking of, changing your life for this year, I'm a part of this amazing business. Okay. And that has really transformed my life, the last 6 months, of last year. That's because I joined it in June. And this thing has really just taken off for me. And if you are ready to change your life, okay, health-wise and financially wise, guess what? I'm going to offer you a free tour of the business that I'm doing. But in exchange for that, if you comment below and say, Carlos, gift, I'm going to give you a gift for this free tour. I've got 100 free audiobooks that I'm going to give you from authors like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Bob Proctor, Dale Carnegie, Eric Worre, and the list goes on and on and on. These are awesome books that I'm going to gift to you if you comment below and say, Carlos, gift, okay? And then once you what I'll do then is I'll send you a private message, okay? You can also send me a private message with the word gift as well. Carlos, I want the free gift. And then what I'm going to do at that point is I'm going to send you some information on how to take the free tour of this amazing business that I'm doing. And once you take the free tour, then at that point, I'll give you the free audiobooks. Again, you got 100 free audiobooks from amazing authors. All you got to do is either send me a private message or comment below and say, Carlos, gift, and I will gladly get back to you as soon as possible. So with that, I hope you got a lot of value from this. Let's start to change your life today. It just takes getting 1% better every single day. And I promise you that at the end of 30 days, your life is going to be drastically better. But it starts with a decision. All right, and make the decision now. Don't wait till tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. You only have today, right? So make the decision today, and I'll be glad to get in touch with you. And with that, bye for now. Until the next live. Have an amazingly blessed day. Love you guys. Bye for now.